Namaste children. Today I am here with a very important topic of polynomials, that is algebraic identities. We have total 10 identities. You must have studied 2, 3 in your previous classes also. But here you have to remember all 10. Fine. So I am just giving you a brief. X plus y whole square, then x minus y whole square. These you have done. These are the new ones, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Fine. So you need to note down all these identities in your notebook and you have to learn these. Fine. One thing I would like to tell you, you must have seen in sixth identity I have written two things. So what is this? Firstly, this is the identity, and second, I have just opened this bracket. Like 3xy with multiplied with x, it will become 3x square y and 3xy square. Same is in the seventh identity, and with 10th identity I have written one important result. So if x plus y plus z is 0, this result, then this value is equal to 3xyz. This result is used in the questions. Fine. So you need to learn and note down all these identities in your notebook. Rest, these all will be more clear with the help of examples. I am going to discuss different examples with you. Here I have picked up different examples from your book. I am going to discuss one by one. Firstly, see here. In almost all these we have to use the identities. Fine. So firstly, x plus 3, x plus 3. The question for all is almost same. That is, evaluate using the identity. So it will become x plus 3 whole square. Fine. Now we know the identity of x plus y whole square. So firstly we will write the identity, x square plus y square plus 2xy. Now according to this, I have x plus 3 whole square. So it will be x square. At place of y I have 3. So 3 square plus 2x into 3. So my answer will be x square plus 9 plus 6x. Fine. Or you can write in standard form, x square plus 6x plus 9. Fine. So this is my first example. Is it clear? Next we have, now you can see here, one thing we have different signs, second thing we have different numbers. So we need to use the identity of x plus a into x plus b. What is the identity? X square plus a plus b into x plus ab, right? So according to this, x is x only plus a plus b. Now a is minus 3 and b is plus 5 into x plus minus 3 into 5. So what will get? X square minus 3 plus 5 plus 2, that means plus 2x and minus 15. Fine. I hope both the things are clear to you. Fine. Let us move to the next now. This again, the question is evaluate using identity. Now we know that whenever we have the numbers in the form of 10, 100, 1000, it becomes very easy to calculate. So firstly we will be converting it in that form. Like 105 can be written as 100 plus 5 and 106 can be written as 100 plus 6. Fine. So that means it has taken the form of this type. We will be using this identity only. What the identity says, you have to write the identity in all the questions. I am not writing it here. First, x square. According to this is my x. So x square plus a plus b into x. A is 5 and b is 6 into x, means into 100, plus a into b, 5 into 6. So what it will become? 1130, right? So after After addition we'll get 11130. So this is my answer. Fine. Coming to the next question, it is factorize. Now factorize means you always have to make the factors. Fine. And factors means you always will be getting the terms in like this, product form, brackets form. And as the degree is 2, so we will be getting 2 factors here. Now how we'll do? See, it is not a simple quadratic equation in one variable. So we'll try to apply the identity. As I told you have to remember the identities, but you have to remember in both ways, like left to right or right to left also. Fine. Right to left we generally use in this factorization. Like it can be written as 7a square plus, let us leave this part, it will be written as 5b square. Now if I remember the identity of x plus y whole square, it says, see, let us write only x square plus 2xy plus y square. I have changed the places according to the question. This is my x square, this is my y square. That means in center it should be 2xy. 2 into x is 7a, y is 5b. Fine. Now I will check whether I am getting the same thing. You can check 5 sevens are 35, 2s are 70 ab. Yes, we are getting. That means this form I can write in this way. So this is equal to x plus y whole square. X is 7a, y is 5b whole square. Because it was factorized, so we can write it in this form also. 7a plus 5b 2 times 7a plus 5b, 7a plus 5b. Fine. Similarly, coming to the next question. Again, you see this is the identity for x square minus y square. Fine. But see here only x square is there. We need the square of whole term. So firstly we have to convert it in that form. Like it can be written as 5 by 2x whole square, and this can be written as y upon 3 whole square. Fine. We know what is the identity for this. X plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. We have this form and we want to write it in this form. So what is my x? 5 by 2x. So I can write it as 5 by 2x plus y by 3. Similarly, 5 by 2x minus y by 3. Fine. So this is again factorization. Now last example which I have taken here is expand. Expand means simply you put the identity. The identity is x plus y plus z whole square. So if you remember the identity, let me write the identity here. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Fine. So if I take x is 3a, so this will be 3a square plus 4b square plus 5c square plus 2 into 3a into 4b plus 2 into 4b into 5c plus 2 into 5c into 3a. Fine. We'll simply do the calculations. It will be 9a square plus 16b square plus 25c square, then plus 2 3s are 6 4s are 24ab plus 40bc plus 30ac. So this is my answer for this question. Fine. I hope these examples are clear to you. Let us move to the next examples. Now next example says factorize this thing. If you see the terms, x square, y square, z square, xy, yz, zx, they all come in the identity of x plus y plus z whole square. Fine. But the thing is, the next example is factorize this thing. If you see the terms here, x square, y square, z square, xy, yz, zx, they all come in the identity of x plus y plus z whole square. But in that all the terms are positive, and here we can see some terms are negative also. So we will try to convert this form to x plus y plus z whole square form. So how we do? It will become 2x whole square because that says x square plus y square plus z square. Now out of x, y and z, one term is going to be negative because I am getting negative here. But how do I know which term is negative? Because square of any term is always positive. So for deciding this, we check the negative terms. Like these two negative terms are there. These two have what thing is common in that? See, x, y, y, z. Y is common. That means the term with y is negative. Fine. So this y square, I will write it as minus y whole square. Fine. Now let us try to convert x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy means 2 into 2x into minus y plus 2yz, that is 2 into minus y into z plus 2zx, 2 into z into 2x. Now we can see, are we getting the same things? Minus 4xy, yes. Minus 2yz, yes. And 4zx. That means now we can write it in another form, that is 2x minus y plus z whole square. And then I will write it 2 times because it is the question for factorize. So this is my answer. Fine. I hope this concept is clear how we have to find out the negative term. Next is simply expand. We know the identity for this. What is the identity? X cube minus y cube minus 3xy or 3x square y. We can use, I told you we have the identity of cube in 2 forms. So you can use any of the forms. Fine. So 3x square y plus 3x y square. So what will get? 125 p cube minus 27 q cube, and this will be equal to, just you try to calculate, this will be equal to 225 p square cube and it will be equal to 135 p cube square. Fine. So this is simply, it was for expanding. The next type of question is this. Generally it comes in the exam. As I told you for square, same, you can write it as 1000 minus 1 whole cube and then solve it in this way. So I am not going to discuss the complete. I hope the concept is clear. Now my x is this, y is this, just apply this identity. Fine. And next, coming to next, if we see factorize, again cube, square, square. It comes in the identity of x plus y whole cube. That's why I am saying learning the identities is must. Fine. Let us try to convert. It will be 2x whole cube, 3y whole cube, plus the identity says 3x square y, that is x square y plus 3 are we getting 3 and this will be 4 and 3. 3 3 is a 9, 4 is a 36. Yes. 3 2 is a 6, 6 9 is a 54. Yes, we are getting the same thing. That means this is 2x plus 3y whole cube, and then you need to write it 3 times because here the power is 3. Fine. Next one type of question is x cube, y cube, z cube and xyz. Again, if you remember, this is the last identity we discussed. So firstly we'll convert it in that form: x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3x y z. Are we getting 18? Yes. So this is equal to x plus y plus z, that means 2x plus y plus 3z, and in second bracket I am writing it here: x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. So this is equal to, firstly the same bracket, and in second bracket we will get 4x square plus y square plus 9z square, then minus 2xy minus 3yz and minus 6zx. Fine. So this is done. Factorization is done. So I have covered almost all the examples from the book. Then you can try all the questions from the exercise with reference to these examples.